Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jub of the Nubs Gang playing some more Hogwarts Legacy. Today we're gonna go see Professor Figs. I think he has some more things for us to do, and maybe also do some side quests. In the last episode, we went into the library when we weren't supposed to, and we almost got caught, and our friend Sebastian did, so apparently his punishment...
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Thanks for that, bro. Apparently Sebastian's going to get disciplined more than he had been before, so I don't know what's going to happen there. And I do see there's this glowing thing on the roof. There's probably the globstone that our character just reminded us of, so I'm sure we have to use Accio for that.
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones.
There you go.
I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Yeah, that was from last episode too. There was a girl or something that she lost her balls that spray people when they lose a game, some weird kind of board game. So that's what that is. I think there's also a side quest here, so I might as well pick this up before we see Professor Fig.
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Yeah, that's entertaining idea. I do like rewards. Hey, why don't you go for the keys?
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Me too.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Listen, that flying clown and I have a history, and I do not like him very much at all. In fact, he's the reason why Sebastian's in
Perhaps I'll
trouble.
give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
Okay, astronomy tower.
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
I would love to get some new clothes. Speaking of new clothes, you can see I'm all decked out. I discovered that you can actually change the appearance of your clothes regardless of what the stats are. And so I had some unlocked items that I didn't even know I had. So if you complete certain challenges, you can get more skins, and yeah, it's awesome to know I don't have to look like an idiot to be powerful. Looks like we have one more side quest here. Might as well pick it up. Hello? Is this not a side quest area? Alright, forget that. Let's go talk to Figs. Get some direction as to what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, speaking of the clown.
Spare a moment.
Stupid thing. I hate this guy. Can you help me get rid of this ghost, dude?
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Yeah, I've had some luck.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
What's a boggart? Exactly. I'm not going to insult him? I don't even know what... Am I supposed to know what this thing is?
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
Kind of rhymes. I'll show some empathy.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
What is
Yes.
that?
Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Alright, so this guy really is a coward, and he's trying to act brave. Why don't you just get out of your fear, man? You can't even take up someone's offer to help you?
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
This guy's probably scared of garlic, too.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Are you gonna pay me? Is that what that means? Venomous Valor.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
It's weird. I thought for a second I could lock onto something here. Oh. Back to the cat corridor. None of them are here today. Excuse me? What the heck was that? Abraham Lincoln's here. This is
You
not
cannot
gonna
be
good.
serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
That's not Abraham Lincoln. Who's this?
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable.
Shop.
Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Some torn pages.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
It's probably that girl we saw from last episode. She looked
I
evil.
will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Yeah, what are you going to tell them about all of this?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
All right.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Yes, so far, I've only made 2 friends, pretty much. Sebastian's in trouble, then Nadia. I wonder if we're going to meet a Hufflepuff friend soon. But let's go check these challenges out. Maybe we got some new clothes. Oh, we got a cape? Okay. And I'm assuming I'll have to give up.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
How does she know about Rookwood? And is this just like everything people are talking about these days? Anyways, what I was trying to say is that we'll probably have to give up our awesome robes if we're to wear that cape. I don't know if I'm willing to do that. Yeah. Yeah, this just doesn't seem appropriate for this world. I kind of look like a kid cosplaying. Forget that. It's cool though. Maybe I'll wear it some other time. Meet her in Lower Hamlet. Okay. Have I been to Lower Hamlet before? Whoa, okay. This map is a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. Small communities throughout the world. Hamlet provides a new opportunity for vendors, flue flames, and side quests.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Alright, I'm having too many options here.
Revelio.
Here we go. Ooh, we got a new wand piece. I don't know if it's worth my time to check these all the time, but I do like that. Alright, the question is, what do I do? Well, it sounds like in order to meet Nadia, I need to explore more the world outside of Hogwarts. I might as well do my classes while I'm still in the castle, right? That's my thought process, at least. It's always helpful to pick up new spells, especially if they're defensive spells, so I think I keep an eye out for this girl's goblet things. She said they were in high places.
Revelio.
Guess they're not here.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty.
The heck is Barmy and Potty
this
mean?
painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there other paintings like
Are
this?
there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest.
That's true.
If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you learned anything?
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
So you said...
Do come and find me if you
Oops.
stumble on something illuminating that solves the...
So if I swap this out,
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
how am I supposed to know where that is? Just supposed to memorize it, or does it stay there?
I haven't slept well for ages.
Okay, so it stays here.
What? Nothing wrong with that.
Is this it here? Huh. Here, maybe? It's gotta be at the edge of
Well
the
done, besting
staircase.
Sebastian at dueling. I don't trust that.
The Chudley cannons are going to be unbeatable.
Oh well. I guess I'll figure it out.
This looks like the location
Oh.
from the painting.
Oh, there's
What
a
could be so
bug.
special about it? Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh, I return it to the picture, and then something happens.
Nothing beats a
How do I return you?
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Where did she go? She was literally right here. It says she's above me. Oh, she's just taking in the views. I can't really blame her. I've been doing the same. Here you go.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Oh, I could be a jerk here, couldn't I? No, I'm not going to do that.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
That's
the
it?
moth! I should have seen that.
Oh, yeah. All right, that was worth it. That was definitely worth it. Okay, this is more like it. I changed my mind real quick, didn't I? But how could I not? I mean, just look at this thing. Oh my gosh. I look awesome. So many side quests. I can't keep track of everything. It's a little overwhelming. I keep seeing them and I'm like, well, I can get it later. I hope I remember about it later. Now, what is this? Whoa. Okay, this is cool. I need to do more of the main missions to unlock things, I think. Stop focusing on side for now. I mean, if all I get is some cosmetics, then I don't know. It doesn't seem as important as unlocking certain parts of the game, like this. How do I unlock the ability to unlock things? I don't know.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
How old is this woman? She doesn't look much older than us.
Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Those look a little too big to fit in our eardrums.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
What is going to happen? Is there a thing in here? Oh, hello. Ew.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pack down the soil!
Like could hear her. I don't think so.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
That's all class was taking a plant and putting it in another pot.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you, and to remember that strawberries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be. It's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality. From bitterroot to berries, I do hope my darling niece can learn this skill while under your tutelage. Lenora so adores you, as do all of your students, I'm sure. Warmest regards, Eleanor Everley. Am I supposed to know who that is? Probably an Easter egg of some kind. Before I talk to you, is there any more plants I can snack? Yeah. I'm assuming I'm going to be doing my own gardening, so I need to take whatever I can get my hands on.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Yeah, I nearly went deaf.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Man, they really try to make Slytherin look like a bunch of jerks. Every single one of them has to be proud and, you know, a little power hungry. Why are you just staring at me, lady? I do feel like I'm a little bit, I still got like a sore thumb in this outfit, but it's not my fault the other students don't know how to dress themselves. Okay, real game minutes.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out?
All right.
Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Yeah, I got that from the chompy bit. I'm trying to remember now that we have a side quest with a secret greenhouse somewhere.
The edges mustn't curl and turn brown like that.
Gotta keep an eye out.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Oh, this guy's real bright, huh?
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day.
Revelio.
I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages.
Yeah,
Upbeat
yeah.
stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Hey, everyone's
Excuse
really
me?
impressed with me.
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good.
Oh,
But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
This is the guy he was fighting, I'm pretty
Oh.
sure.
Thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Sure,
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And Ravenclaws too. At least you did.
All right, Gryffindor, you little hottie.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
How do I do that? Hold LB tapper. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh!
Look at that. They'll anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
This is terrifying.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba-tubers and bouncing bulbs.
Booba-tubers?
The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Yeah. I'm imagining it already.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class.
Wow, this guy's
Take
a
your
bad
time.
boy in the
I'll see you
gardening
back in class.
realm. Never thought I'd be saying that, ever. Gardening's not dangerous, people. So I'm assuming I can just throw those things at enemies in combat, and it will attack them. So,
Revelio.
I'll take a couple more for the road. Dringle plums. This orange radish-like fruit floats upside down as it grows. Some believe it can enhance one's ability to accept the extraordinary. Can I grab one for myself? Guess not. I don't know why they didn't just have, like, a way to get,
And with
an
that
easier way to get
helpful
from one to
reminder
the
as to
other.
why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
I'm not gonna get my teacher mad at me.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
Oh my gosh.
Glad.
Sound like a
Herbology
student's
is
pet
a
now.
bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes.
I do wonder about Professor.
To make anything grow, we must first
Hello?
understand it.
Apparently everyone's
That
as eager to
goes
leave
for
as I do.
plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the great hall.
So where's this secret thing? Secret side. It's probably all locked. Okay. Let me just go down here.
Wouldn't be surprised if Professor Binns bored himself to death with one of his history lectures.
Revelio.
Nothing to loot, huh? There's something underneath here. You see that?
Have you finished your
Oh.
Herbology essay? What's it?
What do we have here? Oh. Okay. Do I have to, like, attack him? I don't understand these. I opened one of these before, and then there's one I couldn't open, and it looks like I can't open this one either.
Incendio!
So I'm really not sure why I can't open certain ones and I can open others. Well, remember that's there.
Thought I'd impress Garland by showing her my...
Alright, let's get to Natty. I don't have any flue flames to get there. Alright, well, it's gonna be a long trek. What? Can I go in this thing? What is this? Huh. Look, there's like a bunch of things walled off here. Oh, I unlocked a flue flame.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flue powder.
Oh, you're the one. That makes a lot of sense. Do you know how I can get around on broom, please? My question is, are we going to run into, like, enemies while we travel around from point A to point B? And what would those enemies be? Would it be goblins? Trolls? I don't know. I've yet to fight in something that has not been scripted. Is that a balloon? That's a hot air balloon. I'm pretty sure. Just over the corner here. Oh, okay. Not hot air balloons, but they are balloons of some kind. I wonder if we get a broom. We're supposed to fly through those or something? Probably. Can I kill squirrels? No. I've been here before. I honestly do not remember being here. Maybe there's a certain radius in which you can unlock flue flames. Does this mean there's a side quest here? What does this mean? Oh, nice. Yeah, I need to go to town, actually, and sell oldest clothing.
Revelio.
Groundkeeper's tools. One might surmise that this set of tools could be enchanted to create all sorts of furnishing for a cozy hut as large as the occupant may need. It's a station that we can use in the future or something? Well, the icon disappeared, so I'm assuming that's what I needed to find. Okay, so can confirm you can swim. That's pretty cool. Now I'm all wet.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
You were
I'm
there?
all right at the
I didn't
moment.
see you.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I can't really say.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Glad to hear it.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Oh, I'm on my guard, all right. Don't you worry about it.
Off on another adventure.
I beg your pardon.
What?
How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
That is an excellent question. Let me talk to this weird guy first, or lady.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
How far? Can I even dive in this game? Or do I need to know, like, a certain spell?
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
Perhaps. What precisely do you need to retrieve and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Yeah, do I, like, I don't know anyone, because I don't know lore, but is your family supposed to be important?
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green.
All right.
The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
All right, if you're so smart, why can't you figure out how to get your thing at the bottom of the lake here, huh? Tell me that one.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
Can't you just use Reparo on it and it'll fix it? Or is there a limit to what you can repair? Just have to have, like, happened recently, maybe? I don't know.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
Okay. It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Northeast. I should probably finish this side quest before I figure out what's going on here. So let me just...
They must have come this way. Think!
Oh, a dark wizard? Let me just sneak past you guys real quick, and don't mind me diving in this lake, but I might as well finish the side quest while I have it.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
My gear slots are full. Ah, man. That is a problem. I really need to sell my stuff, don't I? Let's just break the cheapest thing here, which would appear to be this. Okay, I got it. Thank goodness.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Can't imagine it's easy swimming with a cape and a scarf on. But somehow we're doing it. Just glad with all these mythical creatures around, there's no Loch Ness Monster or something. Although I do seem to remember in the movies that there were these mermaids that almost killed Harry Potter, so... And it could have been this lake, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, get me out of these waters. I'm not taking any risks here.
You didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Alright. It wasn't terrible, but it better have been worth it.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Oh. Oh, I could... Okay, I can keep it or I can give it to her. I don't know what I would do with it.
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure.
Yeah.
Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again.
Oh, she gave me
And
20
I do
gold
hope you
coins?
keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding
Do you
treasure.
know how much gold I had to drop to get that? Are you kidding me, lady? That's... I should have kept it. I should definitely have kept that. Well, on that note, I should probably end it here. I think in the next episode, we're going to check out what this dark wizard is. But until then, I will see you in the next episode.